Hello Aries, welcome to GRAYCI'S Gamut. Today we will be doing a general reading. Make sure to understand this isn't a personal read. It may feel like it at times, but there's always something, usually, not always, something for everyone. Also, this is timeless. When you see it is when you possibly need it. Take the energy from when you see the read for a few weeks out as well. We're starting off here with the Priestess of Light Oracle for you. Maybe see what's to focus on for at this time. I don't want to say for the week because this is for whenever you see it. Let's see. What do we have for Aries at this time? What do they need to know? We're going to keep those because they are in the upright. We have two of them. We have Shamanic Journey, Purpose, Attunement, Vision Quest, and Angelic Assistance, Divine Guidance, Loving Support. Okay, we'll put those there. Let's see. We're going to read from the book. I feel like some of you have gotten to this point of enlightenment. You may be looking more on your spiritual side, trying to figure out what it is that you really believe in. There may have been a recent death, I feel, for someone, and this is what's caused this. This wondering what happens after, I feel like is in someone's head right now. Your headspace is kind of filled with, are they with me now? Feeling like they are, and they probably are. But it feels like needing to move on from it, but kind of being really focused on that. Wow. They may come to you in a dream, and you're going to think that, oh, I had a dream about them, and that was actually them coming to you in the dream to let you know it's okay. All right, the number 23. This radiant shamanic priestess rides the wind horse before the full moon, heralding a sacred time for you, one that can lead you into great personal healing and radical transformation. A literal or metaphorical journey awaits you, unearthing such profound wisdom your life may never be the same. If you wonder what your true purpose is, now is the time to open up and receive. The white feathers of the priestess's headdress are a symbol of spirit, a message about freedom from the mundane world. The pursuit of spiritual matters, may be where your greatest purpose lies, and the expression of your spirit's value and power may come in the form of shamanic practices like healing, ceremony, and psychic vision. Let yourself look first to this side of you, for it could reveal the core purpose from which all other intentions and activities grow. Wow. Attune to the voice of your inner self or your higher self, and don't be afraid to let go, for the promise of new opportunities and expanded perceptions is clear. These new approaches will illuminate your passage and your vision quest. Love that. We have the number 6. If you have never turned to the angels before, now is the time to start. They are a very real presence in the world, and they can exert a significant influence on your life. If you have a problem that needs resolving or a project that needs some inspiration, the angels can help you there. Whether you're working on a physical issue or a difficult relationship, the angels bring clarity and healing. So stop resisting and open up to their very real power. Invite them to walk with you through your day. Ask for their guidance, energy, and joyous resolutions. Then let yourself stop and take a moment to receive. You'll be amazed by the healing, peace, and inspiration that comes your way. I really do feel like there's someone trying to talk to you from the other side, console you. I feel like I got this feeling of, this may not even just be a recent death, but I feel like there's someone beside you, whether you know it or not. You're going through some things. It feels like someone here is going through some things. There's some crying alone, and pain, and some sorrow going on here. And I feel like someone is right there with you, whether you know it or not. Someone who has passed on. So know that they're there trying to comfort you. And sometimes, even if you can't see them, talk to them, because they can hear you. Okay, let's get into the body of your read here, Aries. I feel like I need to say this. I suddenly felt, I don't like to sometimes things come to me, and I'm not sure if it's going to, I feel like it's probably going to get to the person that needs to hear it. I feel like someone is going through some things. I feel like there may have this feeling I felt of loss. I feel like someone has lost a child, possibly a son, and I feel like telling you to remember, remember, sorry, this kind of gets me emotional when I feel things like this, but remember a conversation you had with him before, it could have been well before you knew that they were sick, or that anything was going to happen. And they said you asked who they were talking to, and sorry, they told you that they were talking to their Nana or Papa, someone that had passed already at the time, and maybe they didn't even know who they were, but they told you their name or who they felt that they were. It was because they came for them, because they knew. Oh, wow. Just so you're aware, whoever that's for, let me know in the comments if something like this has happened for any of you. Because it's making me very emotional. So it would be nice to know that that message got across. All right. Whew. Okay, we are starting off here with the Queen of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of soul searching going on here. It's connected kind of with this, like this path of this journey that you're heading down, getting interested in the possibly into tarot reading, or into witchcraft, or just feeling like you have something higher going on with yourself. Not quite able to pinpoint it. Things could be right on point for you. You might be getting signs, like numbers, seeing the same number over and over again, or feeling, we have the Nine of Swords here, feeling that there's just something more to what is going on with you, something more that would fulfill this gap that you've had for some time. I feel like let me go back here for a second. With this Queen of Wands, I feel like you are in search of something. You are ever looking for this knowledge, this proof. I feel like this proof that there's something more to what we are going through in life and what you're going through, and there's a reason for it all, and there always is. But I feel like you're on this journey of learning and finding out. Feeling like there's a reason why. You want to know that there's a reason why you've went through the things that you have. You have this Nine of Swords here. This is about really stressing. You might be... and look, bottom of the deck was the Death card. I caught it out of the corner of my eye. Wow. That might come up in here as well. I feel like there's a lot of, I don't want to say loss of sleep, but it tends to be when we're stressed. Having a harder time falling asleep, maybe dreaming. I really feel like there's a connection in dreaming for you as well. These came out together. We have the Hangman and the Three of Pentacles. Someone may be stuck within a relationship and you're staying for the children. Suspended energy and working on a similar goal. Is maybe the relationship may be over. I don't feel like it's a painful time though. When it comes to this, I feel like that you decided together that the best thing is to stay together and not stay together as a couple, but present yourself as a couple to your small children. That is very nice if you can do that. I feel like it's almost like maybe living in the same house, but not together, but the appearance of being together for the children, because they are small yet or young. But it's keeping you kind of stuck as well, because it's hard to find anyone that wants to deal with you still living with your ex. That's what this feels like a little bit here. There may be someone interesting, I feel like, coming in here for you that will accept things as they are. Five of Cups in the reverse. That jumped out over here, so I'm going to put it here. The Five of Cups is about possibly focusing on some negative things. Maybe not so much negative, but it's almost like crying over spilt milk. It's not a really bad thing. You can just clean it up. But if you... it's like getting upset about a spill when you can just clean it up. It's not the spill that's the problem. That's not the core reason why you got upset or went into tears because of it. It's because of other things going around, and it's just something. It's like, it's so funny that sometimes we can keep things bottled up, and then something as simple as breaking a glass or dropping some milk sets us off. And I feel like this is where you're on the verge of right here. And it's I feel like some kind of a moment happens like this for someone, or it already has. If I feel like everybody is in a different piece of what's going on here. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, everybody, you could be at the beginning of this whole thing, or you could be the middle, the end. You could have already experienced, like, yeah, that did happen to me. You know what I mean? But I feel like this may have already happened for some of you, and you'll think about it. It doesn't have to be milk. Not specific. But I feel like something, you spilled something, or you did something like threw the coffee grounds in the cup instead of in the machine. You know what I'm saying? Or something to that effect. And you realize, and it just breaks you down. Something that shouldn't break you down broke you down and made you focus more on like, okay, why did I get so upset? And it brought out emotions that you didn't even realize you had bottled up, and brings it out. It is in the reverse. I feel like this clears up, because with the Five of Cups, they're focused on this with the spill, the empty cups over here. When they have two full cups, there are things to live for. There are other things that help you to go on, that you need to focus on instead of this. Whatever bad has happened, don't focus on that. You need to focus on the healing aspect of it. It is in the reverse, so I feel like this is a phase that you will be getting over, and it is in this learning and in this stress card. It's a learning experience that happens, and I feel like you teach yourself. It's not like somebody else is going to teach you that. It's something that you learn on your own. Getting emotional over something simple. That's basically what it's coming down to. Sometimes I can't get my words across the way I want until after I'm done talking about the card. All right, what else do we have here? We have the Three of Wands. Something... I'm going to bring this over here. I feel like this belongs with this card or these cards. I feel like after whatever happens, and you get that good cry out, or you get those emotions out, and you really reveal it's like revealing the raw self, the reason why you've been feeling the way you have, or thinking the way you have. It opens up doors. I feel it helps you to see things more clearly, and I do believe for some of you it's about your spiritual side and things that are going on with you didn't understand. They come more clear, become more clear at that time when after you have this emotional spat. And I don't think you may not even be around anybody. You might be by, I feel like you might be by yourself. I feel like keep feeling like in the kitchen. So yeah, just be aware that this could be your moment of truth within yourself. All right, what else do we have here? We have the Page of Swords in the reverse. I feel like, I keep feeling like putting this over here. I believe that it is about, because pages are messengers. They bring in an energy of the situation, brings some clarity, and especially with this being a sword, it's a communication. I feel like it's in the reverse because maybe I feel like having to bring yourself, if you're in this situation where you're staying somewhere, whatever reason, it doesn't just have to be about children. You may be staying in a relationship, or it could be at work. You staying in a position because you feel like maybe your fellow employees rely on you because you hold it down. But I feel like needing to verbalize, you may have been denying yourself access to either new love, a better job, just because, you like the people that you work with. You don't want to go anywhere. You feel like, you could be their boss. You could be their manager, whatever. I feel like having a position of authority over someone else, like I say, it could be children. It could be, I just feel like staying in a place where you no longer fit, or you no longer are comfortable. I feel like you've been holding yourself back when you could do better, be better, have more. Holding yourself back from happiness, maybe. And I feel like for a while, this is in the upright. I feel like this is a flitting energy where you're just go, go, go. You just go and you don't stop. And I feel like this is something comes through here and makes you stop and think about what it is that's going on. And these two energies could be connected. Something happens and you realize, this isn't for you. The situation may not be for you any longer, and you have to move on from it. Whoop. Jumped out together. We Four of Wands in the reverse and the Justice in the reverse. The Four of Wands in the upright can be about marriage. It can be about it's happiness. It could be about home, possibly the moving of a home, or getting a home. It is in the reverse, so I'm kind of feeling like this is a and you have the Justice here in the reverse as well. It's like an imbalance. There's an imbalance going on within the home, something going on within a marriage possibly, or a connection. I feel like it is, this may be about needing to, in order to find your balance, you need to move from where you are. You need to get out, get away, maybe live somewhere else, or at least go somewhere else. I just feel like moving house. And that's how you're going to find, a balance within yourself and happiness. Whoa. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Put it right there. It landed there. Wow. The 5s are about the struggle. I think you've been pondering this idea of moving or leaving a situation for some time. I feel like it's stressed you out here. You really need to not focus. This goes along with this 5 of Cups with the spilled milk here. I feel like something just tips the scale for you, and you stop with this struggling to stay afloat, stay on top, fighting back the need to go. I feel like this is going to come to an end. You're going to have this decision to move either to a new house, new area, new relationship, whole new energy, new job. And that's when I feel like this tension stops, and you can see that you should have done this a while ago. There's no longer a need to stay where you are, it feels like. Okay, we're going to switch decks here. The Ace of Swords. I felt like turning this the deck over. Ace of Swords here on the bottom, overlooking the read here, overshadowing. Yeah, this is I feel like some kind of something comes in here, and it's aces are gifts. This is maybe a yes. If you were thinking about a yes/no answer kind of thing at the time that I did this, I feel like this is yes as in positive, or what you're thinking about doing is the right move. And this, I feel like there's needing to talk to someone or some people about how you feel and what needs to be done in order to move on from it. Okay, we're going to take this deck for some clarity here on the situation. What else does Aries need to know about this situation, and how it will benefit them? I feel like asking how it will benefit them to move on from this. We have the Ace of Swords again. It's in the reverse this time. And the 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this, if you make the move that needs to be made, I'm going to put this over here. I feel like, because the 2 of Pentacles is about balance, trying to find balance and having a hard time finding balance, robbing from Peter to pay Paul, giving too much to one thing and then have to turn around and give too much to that one. And so it's constant teeter-tottering of emotions or money. It is in the reverse. I feel like that phase is ending for you. And I do feel like there is this gift coming in here, and it's like you being able to talk or express yourself better. With it being the swords, I feel like there's a gap in communication that gets filled. You're finally able to express what it is that you really want out of a situation, or you really need. And I feel like if you've been worried about someone having a problem with it, or someone rejecting what it is that you want to do, I think that you won't have to worry about that. I think that they will be very understanding. You had the 8 of Cups in the reverse come out here. 8 of Cups is about walking away from what no longer serves you. In the reverse, it can mean someone coming back in here as well, or something coming back in here. Someone may be, if you are planning on leaving a job or want to leave a job, You may be going back to something that you, maybe an idea that you either you want, maybe have your own business, maybe you had a dream. I feel like this dream that you had, that you were going after in the past, that you let go, maybe to start this job, or that you started a family, and this could be about the family situation. You started a family, and you didn't end up following your dream, your dream career or your dream goals. Having a business of your own, or I feel like something that you let go of in the past, coming back in, being able to understand that that is part of what you're lacking, is that you gave up some things to lead the life that you have up until now. But this might be that epiphany moment. This might be that moment you break down and you realize that that's why you've been unhappy at times. That's why you don't feel yourself, because you let some things go that you need to get back to. 10 of Swords. This is the card that hopped out over here. 10 of Swords. If there was arguments within a relationship, or with other people, with someone else, I don't feel like this is where you open up and you realize what's been going on. Someone may even have said, "What is going on with you? We can't fix it if we don't know what's going on." But you didn't know at the time, until now, until this happens. Maybe there were some resentments. You didn't mean to, but you felt some kind of a resentment here against either the people you were around, the job, the spouse, the ex, whatever. You come to this moment where you realize that maybe there was a resentment because you haven't fulfilled your dreams during this time. You let your dreams go to build a family, or to go to a specific job. Just because you were good at it doesn't mean that's not what you wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Okay, anything else here for Aries? Time to move on. Time to change things up. 5 of Wands in the reverse again. Further saying that this is something that you have to do. You have to make these changes to relieve this stress. You won't be happy until you follow your dreams, follow what it is. I'm not saying leave your children behind, obviously. If you have children with someone and that's why you have been staying, and that's the stress buildup because you couldn't do what you wanted to do, leave the person. Just leave that situation. And if you're not happy, if they're holding you back, I'm not, like I said, I'm not talking about the kids. I'm talking about your relationship. If a situation is not working out because you're not able to follow your dreams and what you want in life, then there's ways of, there's ways of being together without being together. You know what I mean? Working together without being together. This may not be for everybody, because I know I feel like saying this because it seems like someone is saying, you know, well, they would never let me do that. You may be involved with someone who the reason might not be that you're broken up with this person. It might be within a marriage or within this relationship. This person doesn't allow you to do certain things, or they have some kind of control, and they will not allow that to happen, and they would never work with you on this. Because they'd have to release control. So I know that doesn't work for everyone like that. It may be a bigger step. Looking at, I'm really focused on this 9 of Swords here, with this stressful situation, and focusing on something so much that it's hurting you. I feel like it's going to be a very big struggle, but once you make your move and you take action and you go with what is in your gut to do, it's going to be a struggle. It is, but I feel like you're going to be much happier in your situation. I'm going to pull a few. Here we go. We've got the 5 of Cups again in the reverse, flipped as I was trying to shuffle. Yeah. You can't focus on how to make someone else feel. It seems like you've given up a lot for a very long time. trying to be something you're not, or trying to do things that you don't really in your heart want to do. It's making you, it may be making you miserable. Queen of Swords in the reverse. It feels like you needing to move on from something. She's like she's on the water, traveling in a certain direction. She's got all the flags, like the signs here. There's signs in front of you, try to guide you where what you need to do. And it does have, it's in the, this is in the reverse. I feel like maybe it's because you've ignoring the signs, and it popped out on this Five of Cups in the reverse. Ignoring signs when there are other routes, there's other paths that you can take, and it's up to you to initiate them. Anything else before I close the read for Aries at this time? Nope. Okay. Well, there's a lot going on here, Aries. I'm going to pull a few message cards for you as well. Opportunities and growth. Of course it is. Opportunities and growth. Opportunities for growth. The tallest oak tree once started as a seedling. Don't be afraid to start something new. I believe that there's a path laid out in front of you. You veered off of it at one point because of things that happen in our lives. We do change our path, and sometimes it takes us a while to get back on it. But I feel like this is definitely something you need to focus on, and focus on your happiness. I feel like saying don't unravel. Don't let yourself get unraveled all the way. And heed that warning. Heed that whatever it is that breaks you down, that makes you really focus on something, and understand why you're feeling the way you do, or why you've been feeling the way you're feeling. Don't ignore that and just keep stepping in the same direction. You need to find the path that you really need to go on, or get back. I feel like getting back to the path that you originated on. All right, Aries, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe. Join my community here if you want to. Have a great week. I'll see you next video.